Are you an international company or are you a global company? I mean, having representation in different countries might make you international, but not necessarily global. Going from an international company to a global company is an act of transformation. And this is precisely what makes it so challenging. Let me explain. There are typically two types of organization depending on where the decision making is located. So we can have either distributed in several countries, or it can be concentrated into a corporate office. But whether it is distributed or whether it is concentrated, or even a hybrid of them, they do not tap into the potential of being one integrated global company. To be global means that each entity, whether country or region or corporate, are providing a differential value to the whole. And the global is more than the sum of its parts. And this is a paradox, because it requires from one side that each country, whether corporate or countries, I mean it's typically obvious for corporate, but less so for countries, to become autonomous and be able to crystallize a differential value. And this is an act of separation, of independence. On the other side, each of them have to be integrated into the whole to be able to realize this value. And this is an act of integration, of dissolution. And this is the paradox between separation and integration, between becoming oneself and becoming part of something bigger than oneself, of the tree and of the forest. And the only way to reconcile such a paradox is through a transformation process. This is transformation, when you can crystallize a value by becoming autonomous, and when you can integrate this value into the bigger self while maintaining your identity. If it is transformation, there are strong implications. For example, there are of course steps and states through which the different entities has to go through. And in each state there's something specific to be done, and there's a specific way to support from the others this development. And what might be helpful in one state might not be helpful in the other one. And here's another trick. You cannot transform from outside, but only from inside. So you have to make sure you have the right people taking the right ownership inside of these entities that are part of the transformation. Being either an international company or being a global company is not better or worse. It is your choice. What is important is that you make your aim explicit so that you can have the right implementation strategy. So what about you? Do you aim to become an international company, or do you aim to become a global company?